Good morning, Isaac and JT. It's Monday. This last weekend I decided to go home, which has inspired me to look through some of my old things. So the first thing I have up here is this Pikachu calculator. And so on the inside of the Pokeball, there's all the buttons and stuff. It doesn't work. I think it just needs new batteries, but there's this little speaker here on the back, so I guess that means it talks. It's been so long since I've even seen this thing, I don't really know what it says, but this is kind of cool. And I also have a couple game boxes. So this is the box that my Nintendo DS came in, and I have all of my boxes for my third generation Pokemon games. And so at one point I thought, if I want to sell these games, that they would be worth more if I could sell them with the boxes. That doesn't really seem to be the case, although I don't really know for sure, and honestly I don't know that I would ever sell those games. I don't know. Hangers. Here's my baby blanket. I've been told it's my baby blanket. I don't remember ever actually using it. I just know that I've always had it. Quick point on these hangers. These little plasticky, kind of wiry ones, they're terrible. My pirate hat. Some old books from Japanese Lit. This is the box for my Game Boy Micro, and this is a box for my Game Boy SP. I also have books. Looks like children's Pokemon books. They're like little short stories that went in line with the anime. And this book is really cool. It's like a Pokédex, except it's a book. This was my special edition Grand Theft Auto 4 box that came with the lockbox that you guys have seen. And this is Super Mario Chess. I think you borrowed this for a game. And I've also got some game books up here. This book is an art book for the game Persona 4. Isaac, you and I played this over the summer before you left. These are the pictures that would show up for the dialogue. And this is my copy of Hyrule Historia. This is my pocket square I purchased for senior prom, but then precedingly forgot to wear. And this is my special edition copy of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess game guide. So I look at these kinds of things and I'll kind of wonder, why do I end up keeping a lot of these things? Because a box for a Nintendo DS isn't going to really increase the value of the DS. I feel like if I ever were going to give it to someone or sell it, some of these things that I keep have low utility. This pirate hat, I guess it has some utility because it looks okay with some costumes that I sometimes like to dress up as, that I've been telling myself since before I went to college, and since I've been in college, and since I'm about to leave college, so I'm going to deal with it after college. So after we graduate and I either come home or move somewhere or do something, the plan is to eventually deal with these things as well as the stuff under my bed.
Under my bed.
The stuff on that shelf.
Shelf.
And the stuff on that shelf.
Bookcase.
And the stuff on top of my bookcase.
Dresser.
And the stuff on top of my dresser.
Other dresser. Bookcase.
So I keep a lot of these things because I have great memories attached to them, and I indeed do want to keep some of them for a very long time. Because as a fan of games and different things, it's great to have these things to remind me of the things that I enjoy. Seeing all these things does beg the question, how much of this is necessary? How much of this should I really keep? And how much of this stuff is like banana peels and needs to be thrown away. I truly think the hardest thing for me is the cases that games and CDs come in. I love to keep these things because I feel like if I'm going to sell them or give them to someone else, that they should receive them in the packaging they came with. When in truth, a lot of the times, they don't need them. So these were my interesting thoughts and my state of nostalgia. Isaac, I will see you on Wednesday.